Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I guess you guys are probably wondering why I asked you to come in.
Absolutely.
Aside from the fact that you're fun to hang out with, and I love to do that.
Of course we are.
I noticed some of my favorite tools here.
They are, and they're there for a reason. I want to tell you this is very exciting news, and I've been approached by the Marilyn people, and they want me to do an educational video. Since it is the brush designed by stylists for stylists, I can't think of any two stylists I'd rather have in the video with me than you two.
Oh.
So here's what I think is going to be so cool about it. I mean, first of all, you guys all know about Marilyn brushes. We know that it's the stylist choice on BehindTheChair.com for 2 years in a row. I know you understand how the brush works, but not everybody really understands how to use them like you do. We're going to get some models in. You're going to get to talk about the brushes, use your favorite ones, and I want to hear from the mouths of the people that use it. And that's why I want you guys here today. So I need to know what your favorite brushes are and what you like to do the most with Marilyn brushes.
I'm a big volume girl. I do a lot of round brush blow dries, and I like to really crank it out on top and really get a lot of movement and fullness. So I would say my favorite is probably the Tuxedo, the little black and blonde bristle brush. It's one of my favorites because I feel like I get a lot of smoothness from it with the boar bristles. Also, the fact that you only have to turn a quarter pull, or a quarter turn and then pull, just makes it so much easier on your wrists. It doesn't tire you out, you know? So that would probably be my favorite.
I think that that's a really good start because you know what? That's the cornerstone of the Marilyn Brush Company. Matter of fact, I'm very impressed that you're able to use the round brushes more in lieu of the electric appliances, which I think is really brilliant because it's going to save a lot on your wrist having to do that big bulky curling iron and flat iron all the time. So Kifla, I already know what your favorite brush is, but go ahead and tell me.
Okay, well it's no surprise to most of you that my favorite Marilyn brush is this guy. This is the Jelly Ceramica. Though the first time I picked it up, I couldn't put it down. I was amazed on what an amazing brush that this turned out to be and how well it performed. And I love this brush because it just, everything that I need to do, I can do with this brush. It has a 100% ceramic barrel, which allows it to retain heat for up to 10 minutes. And you mentioned the shape. I love that the Marilyn brush was the first brush to have an hourglass shape to the barrel. You retain the hair in the center. It doesn't fall out the side, and I love that it does that. It saves me so much time and energy.
One of my favorite things about it as well is that in the construction of the brush, like you mentioned, there's the hourglass shape of the actual center of the brush. But in addition to the hourglass barrel, the barrel itself is one continuous piece. So there aren't any breaks where the hair is going to get caught or your brush isn't going to wear down over time and the end of it doesn't pull off. So you're not running into those kind of problems.
Talk about being the first company to do the hourglass shape. What if I told you I had 2 more firsts to show you today?
Nice.
No way.
First of all,
Oh, wow.
does this look familiar? What's this shape?
The Ovale, right?
The Ovale, of course.
Yeah.
Use the Ovale, this side to smooth, this side to flip up. What's on the back side?
That's the Flatter Me Too.
Exactly.
No way.
That's
How
cool.
cool is that?
So you have the ability to smooth, you have the ability to flip, you have the ability to pick up hair, get through the coarsest types.
And look at that
speed
little
dry.
handle on it too.
That would be the knife grip. And look
Cool.
how easy it is to turn. So
Wow.
it's like that, very ergonomic, fits nicely in your hand. And look at your tuxedo brush.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, I love it.
And your Flatter Me paddle.
The Flatter
Is
Me
that
paddle.
amazing?
That's great.
How
So you
crazy
can
is that?
actually, you use 2 brushes in one.
No joke. Why didn't anybody think of this before?
I know. Well, I think it is just the continuation of Marilyn brushes coming out with the best innovation at the best time. This is what this project is about.
Okay.
I'm so excited that you guys are going to be a part of it.
Me too.
Are you ready to go do hair?
So ready.
Let's do it.
All right.